guys, what's up? It's your girl Nola. I know it's been a minute since my last YouTube video. To be honest, I kind of just didn't feel compelled to, and I was really just a little busy. I shot, performed an entire music video alongside a director, and of course, being an independent artist, it's definitely very hands-on for me. So that in and of itself took a lot out of me. What else? I also got an entire new day job, so that was a schedule adjustment. What else did I do? I feel like there's something else. Oh, I also did a performance a couple weeks ago. So yeah, those are a couple of things that were on my agenda that, I was more focused on. But yeah, I wanted to share with you guys what I've been doing recently. So 2 weeks ago, I went to go visit my girl Laura in the Jersey Shore. And it's not the Jersey Shore that everybody thinks. It's actually quite beautiful. And we happened to go during sunset, which is one of my favorite times of the day. And oh my God, it was gorgeous. Literally, the ocean was singing to me, and just showing me like all of her beauty. It was insane. And also just the colors in the sky. I can never get over how beautiful a sunset is, no matter what, no matter how many times I see it. A sunrise and a sunset are, something that I am so grateful for and never want to take for granted, because it is truly a blessing from the divine. There were also a ton of cute little bohemian shops in the area. So I'll just show you guys a couple of things that I got from a crystal store and an antique store. So I got this gorgeous gem from a really lovely crystal store. So what had happened was I picked it up and like a tiny shard of crystal fell off. And I just felt like it was so wrong for me to pretend like nothing happened. So I bought it. And actually, I was just waiting for a sign to show me which crystal I really wanted in my life. So this, when I asked the lady at the counter, she actually told me that it was a clear quartz. There was no label or anything next to it. So I was like, okay, I guess it's a clear quartz. It's a very interesting shape though, and I've never seen a clear quartz look like this. But as I did my research, so it turns out this is a scalicite. I've never actually heard of it before, but it's a lovely and beautiful crystal, and honestly it's just so earthy but also heavenly looking at the same time. It's so beautiful, and the feeling that I get when I meditate with this crystal is a very angelic feeling, a very peaceful feeling, almost like a dove. That's how I feel. And maybe it's also because of the color, because colors actually mean a lot too. Colors in life in general mean a lot, because they evoke different kinds of emotions. So yeah, I do love this crystal. So at that same store, I also got my first air plant. Isn't she so cute? So what you do, because I've never had an air plant before, but basically my friend, she has one, and she told me that like every 2 weeks you just kind of take this little baby out and then you just put it on top of water for like half a day or something like that. Then you just put it back here. It doesn't need any soil or anything like that. And honestly, it's just so adorable. And I put it on my altar along with my crystals. And I think it's just like bringing back a piece of the beach and also earth. And I put it up on my crystal, and my altar. And I love it so much. So very low maintenance as well. So definitely check out some air plants when you get a chance. Okay, and then we went to an antique store. I got this. It's somebody's film photo. I don't know if you could see it, but I know you can see the reflection of my ring light, which is not even on. But anyway, I just thought it was so gorgeous because I'm very, very into the film look, and I just love old school photos. I love how earthy it is, and how, if you look, there's a tiny person in a boat, and she or he looks just so tiny compared to the rest of the landscape. It just shows you how grand and how vast Mother Earth is, and I don't know, I just loved it. So definitely got this baby for my apartment. I also saw these lying around, vintage Playboys. And I mean, like, I've always wanted a vintage Playboy. But I really like this one because look at the cover. She's really not even promiscuous looking at all. And I love that it's just very 70s and very bohemian. It's from 1972. Everything is in perfect condition. And this was only $10. So I felt like this was just a good, like, coffee table sort of read, or decor, really, because I don't want to be taking this plastic off and ruining it. So yeah, I got this. I also got this from the antique store. Yes, honey, look at this. Divine. This is the vibe. Very cute. I felt like, I don't know, they overcharged for this just because I'm used to going to real thrift stores, you know, like real secondhand stores, and paying much less. But I mean, for how unique this piece is and how perfect it is, and just everything about it is just like one of a kind, I couldn't walk away from it. Obviously the metal, I'm not sure what it is, but it's definitely a little chipped here. It's, you know, it's costume jewelry, but it's just so beautiful. I mean, how could you turn it down, you know? So perfect for a performance or music video, or really just a night out. I never go out, but you know, I always have these things in case I do. Yeah, so that's pretty much it from that trip. Then last weekend, I called up my friend to go to a pop-up event in a crystal store, one of my favorite crystal stores. And we did like all this, you know, beautiful sound baths in like the midday, like hot sun. We're like dripping sweat, but you know, like while you're in the moment, you're just feeling the heat. And it was just really lovely. It was great energy there. So we had a blast. And of course, we couldn't leave the crystal store without getting more crystals. So here are some of the pieces I got. This, my friends, is a lapis lazuli. I have a pendulum that is the same stone. So I have worked with this stone before, but you know, I'm still getting acquainted with it. It's really intense. It definitely is all about the third eye chakra with this stone. It's also kind of intense because they call it the truth stone. So it's an honest stone. If there's anything that you feel like you need to be honest about, even within yourself, I feel like this stone really helps. So, you know, I'll sit with this like even when I'm writing songs, because I want it to be authentic, come from a very authentic place. So yeah, I mean, I think this is a very, very powerful crystal. There's still probably a lot more that I need to learn about this crystal. I'm still new to working with it. But yeah, I even slept with it one time and I had dreams about it. like several dreams. So that was, you know, intense. Then I got this crystal, the stone, Carnelian. Literally one of my, I think this is probably my hands down favorite crystal of all time. This and the smoky quartz. I love the smoky quartz as well, but I love the Carnelian stone. I first found out about this when I went down to Miami, because the person behind the counter said that it's the singer's stone. So I was like, oh wow, I definitely have to, you know, get acquainted with this crystal. But it's supposed to really help with your sacral chakra, and just would really be helpful with your creativity. Also be an aphrodisiac for the bedroom. But yeah, I just find that this has like a lot of fire energy. It really gets me going when I'm writing songs or doing anything creative. So this is usually the corner where I'm creating things. You know, whether it comes to like video editing or styling things or creating mood boards, writing songs, recording. So I have this and this, both Carnelian stone, and I place them right here. I put them in this section of the house because I like them to be close to me when I am creating. So I love this stone. And apparently it's supposed to be really good for Virgos, and I am a Virgo, so I did not know that before I fell in love with this. So yeah, that's pretty much it from that day. And then I have a couple of recent thrift finds that I will share with you. So I got this little number. I don't know if you could see like how retro it is, but it's definitely old school. It's in the camera, like I'm looking at the camera right now and it's kind of giving me mom vibes, but that's not what it's like in real life, guys. This is definitely the real deal. It's super cute. I love a good one piece, especially when you're doing any like night swimming or like family vacations where you don't want to wear a bikini. Like I always wear bikinis, but like, you know, nowadays I really liked having the option of switching it up. So I got this. I don't know, 2 thrift hauls ago. It reminded me of like Amy Winehouse, and I just couldn't walk away from it. It fits me perfectly like a glove. However, there is no slit on the bottom, like, well, barely. So it's just like, it hugs my hips so much. Like I feel like it could rip when I sit down. So although a beautiful, beautiful dress, not the most practical, I definitely want to do like a photo shoot or something in it, or even if, you know, I'm going out, whenever I'm going out, I can wear this. So, you know, beautiful dress, not the most practical, but I had to get it. This shirt is from like some random boutique that someone donated to the thrift store, but I love it. It's got this gorgeous detailing, you know, not the most well-made piece, but it's really beautiful, and I actually wear this all the time. I wear this walking around the house. I wear this to run the errands. Like, just wear this all the time. So definitely a very, very practical buy. This has been worn, washed, worn again, washed again. It's been through it. And then the last thing that I'll show you, I actually found this in the lingerie section. Super cute. I just thought that the color was so gorgeous, along with the contrast between the lace and then, I don't know, this is not silk, but whatever material this is, very beautiful. So, you know, this is supposed to be lingerie, but I feel like you could definitely just rock this as a shirt in the summertime and kind of going, you know, go for that elegant vibe. Put on some nice little earrings or something. Put your hair up if you want to. So yeah, I got this little number. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I hope you're having a beautiful and blessed day. As I get more into my crystals, and I'm also working on getting more comfortable with my tarot readings, like I can share a little bit of that with you guys as well. But for me, I'm still just getting my hands acquainted with everything. I recently had a spiritual awakening, basically like a month or two after the pandemic started. So really it hasn't been that long. It's been a year and a few months, but like my life has changed so drastically. I'm much happier. I do tend to, fall into these like depression spells just because I'm a highly sensitive individual and I'm an artist. So, sometimes that feeling does come still, but I'm able to accept it for what it is, and I'm continually growing, and I'm really excited to see where I'll be going. Like, my music has gotten a lot more authentic. I'm sorry. Church bells. Hey guys, so I'm back. I had to let the church bells ring out because it was going for like a strong 15 minutes. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm not the same person since my spiritual awakening. And, I grew a lot last year in my spirituality, but then this year it just took off to another level. So I'm going with it. I'm seeing it through. I want to reach my higher self. I've changed tremendously. I've given up smoking, and I barely drink at all anymore. I've always tried to make healthy choices with my food and stuff, but I've also become vegan, and that really came down to the fact that it just didn't feel aligned with the universe. It just doesn't make sense how much animal agriculture has created damage to our planet, and it's just so not sustainable because our population is growing. So that was really something that sparked my veganism, but what really drove it home for me was the animals. I cried about the animals for a week straight once I really opened my eyes and found out what was happening to them. I mean, I feel like I always kind of knew, but I never really wanted to pay attention to it when I was a carnivore. But yeah, once the veil had lifted, I could not look at meat the same way, and just all animal products in general. But of course, I'm gentle with myself, and I definitely don't want to become one of those judgmental vegans. And even with myself, like I had to think about like the leather that I was wearing and stuff. So yeah, it's just definitely been a journey, but I'm definitely grateful for all the changes that have come into my life. Sometimes it's been hard because a lot of my shadow work had to come up. A lot of the past trauma that I've been through had to come up in order for me to heal and, ascend to another level in my spirituality. So it's definitely, not super easy all the time, but I'm still so grateful for it because I couldn't imagine living in my old ways or any other way than the spiritual way. So I'm so grateful, especially as an artist, because music is the language of the spirits. It can be used as a spell, either for a low vibration or for a high vibration. So it's powerful stuff. So definitely as a musician, I felt like I had to align my spirituality in order to fall into my art more fully and masterfully. I had to take a hard look at myself. So anyway, I could talk about this stuff forever. Let me go ahead and end this video and close it out. And hopefully I will make another video soon. I can't wait to see you guys then. Have a wonderful and blessed day, week, and weekend. Love you.